Good day everyone, and during this training session we are going to conduct together the exercise number 4. This exercise is connected with follow target mode, and the detailed instructions how to run the exercise as usual are provided in your training book. So open your exercise training book at the exercise number 4 page, and let's read and make preset up settings before to run the exercise. Exercise number 4, follow target mode. Purpose. The purpose of this exercise is to use the follow target mode. The built-in trainer in the Keypose system will be used. Functions specific for the follow target mode are described in follow target mode operator manual. For that reason, ensure that PDF copy of follow target mode manual is ready to be used during the exercise scenario. In bold text, we have specific menus and buttons described in our exercise book. Before to run the exercise, we have to make some settings. So, the settings. Number 1. The Dpi system shall be instant by mode with no position reference system enabled. Let's ensure that this is our operator panel. Command taken on our panel. The system is on standby and there are no PRS selected. Number 2. Number 2 is select view and submenu reset display units. So let's go there. You know how to do that. We have the menu view. And here we have reset display units. We confirm that action. Number 3, select view and submenu display units. Select user definable 1 and ensure that speed is in knots, wind speed in knots, and the current speed is in knots. Let's do that. We go to the view. Here we have display units, user definable 1. In details, we have to ensure that speed knots, wind speed in knots, speed current in knots. Let's press OK. Change position presentation to UDM. This is the step number 4. And with false easting selected. How to do that? We know already. We have to open the view. Here we have position presentation. In position presentation, we ensure UTM, and in UTM properties, we ensure that false easting is selected. Okay, that's okay. Number 5. Set up the trainer with the following values. Starting position, wind speed, wind direction, sea current, and sea current directions. Let's do that. We go to the system. Here we open the trainer. In trainer, we are going to add the starting coordinate. It might be 665, 2900, 665, and 611, 400. Wind speed. Ensure that UTM zone, by the way, is 31. Then we have to add the wind speed, 17 knots. Direction, 0.55. Sea current, 0.7. Direction, 0.75. Let's press OK. Or to ensure our setup first, let's press apply, and we check that there are no changes on this page, and let's press OK. As soon as a pre-setup done at the stage number 5, we are going to stage number 6. Go to the system menu and the submenu simulator settings. Click on read and select the file number 5, follow target mode, and press OK in both dialog boxes. Guys, this you don't need to do. It is already done by us to make the pre-setup in our simulator. And with our traditional joystick, during that exercise, you will control the movement of ROV. Of course, ROV which we have imagined for our training purposes. Because on true, you know, we don't have ROV, we just have the commandable beacon, which by the legend is assigned to ROV frame. Exercise task. So we are at the line number 7. Use DGPS 1 as reference origin and establish the vessel in auto position mode. If the vessel now has drifted from the start position, move the vessel back to the position northing 665-2900, zone 31, and easting 611-400 meters. And change heading to 00. Okay, let's do that. We have to select thrusters first. Exercise task. Use the DGPS number 1 as reference origin and establish the vessel in auto position mode. If the vessel now has drifted from the start position, move the vessel back to the position 665-2900 meters, zone 31, and 611-400 meters, and change heading to 00 degrees. Let's do that. Let's select thrusters first, as usual. We ensure that the control taken to our panel. Then we have to select joystick mode and add the DGPS number 1 as reference of origin. As soon as system calibrated and taken by DP, we starting the auto positioning mode. Then in auto positioning mode, we press the change position button and we check our starting coordinate. It might be 665-2900 and 611-400. We press apply, so a few meters are missing, and we press the change heading button and we ensure that our heading is 000. So step number 7 completed. Step number 8. Set the speed set point to 0.5 knots. We go to menu auto position. Here we have speed and we ensure that we have 0.5 and we press apply. Here we have the general instructions from Kongsberg to run the exercise on Kongsberg equipment, and I will give you additional comments about some parameters about beacon selection for the follow target mode. Step number 9 says enable the HPR2 on the panel, and the mobile transponder B34 should appear on the port side of the vessel. Let's do some setup. We are going to select high PAP hydroacoustic system number 2, high precision acoustic positioning beacon, means high PAP, and we are going to select high PAP number 1, and here we have the beacon BO2. So to have the actual run of our exercise, let's use high PAP 1 instead of high PAP 2, and let's select the mobile beacon BO2 as the one which we are going to practice, because if you see, this beacon is commandable by our standard joystick. Have a look. Mobile hydroacoustic positioning beacon. And in the exercise pre-setup we did some changes to have it commandable by our joystick during the exercise. Then we need to make some pre-setup to run the follow target mode. First, I try to put the joystick in 0 demand to avoid the movement of ROV, of course imaginary ROV. And I want to make the step number 10. Select auto pause menu and the submenu follow target. Click on the HPR2 beacon 34 target and click it to add in the dialog box. But instead of the HPR beacon 34, I'm going to use the beacon number 02 of HPR1 system. This is the main difference what we have between actual run of the exercise and between the instructions written. Reaction limit we have to adjust to 20 meters and filter constant to 60%. And what is the function of the filter constant? So let's make our setup. We go to the menu auto pause. Here we have to find the follow target. Then in follow target menu we have to select the beacon BO2 and we have to add it to the selected list. In reaction limits for position we have to add the 20 meters value. Heading we have to leave the same, let it be 5 degrees. and filter constant might be 60%. And we have to press apply as soon as selections are done. And next, what we are going to do, we are going to answer for the question, what is the function of the filter constant? To be able to answer for that question, in your personal cabinet, you have to download the KPOS 7 manuals, and you have to open the manual connected to follow target mode. And in this manual, at page number 7, you can easily find the answer. Position filter or filter constant. Enter the required filter constant to increase or decrease the degree of position filtering. A high percentage, which varies from 50 to 100%, gives a high filtering which is recommended if there is noise or unstable measurements from the transporter. A low percentage, which varies from 0 to 50%, gives a low filtering which should be used in measurements from the transporter as stable and reliable. So I just copy paste the phrase enter the required filter constant to increase or decrease the position filtering. That's the main idea. You can write full answer if you want. And I'm going to place the answer to appropriate line of our exercise book. And of course, as usual, I try to save our results. Step number 11 of our exercise book. Double press the follow target button on the operator panel. Note, the reaction circle should now be visible on the screen surrounding the position of the mobile transporter. The black dot represents the filtered position of the transporter. Okay, let's do that. This is our panel, and I try to press the follow target button twice. And the manual says us that the black circle will appear. This black circle is our reaction radius adjusted in auto position follow target settings. I mean here. Line number 12. Line number 12. Select 75 meters range on the screen or position plotter. Okay, let's check it. View control range. And here we need to use 75 meters. Let's press apply and close. Line number 13. Use the joystick to move the ROV or mobile transporter in our case slowly out of the circle in different directions. Observe the position set point and the vessel reaction to the ROV movements. Note, the functions of controlling the ROV or mobile transporter using the joystick is purely for demonstration purposes in the trainer mode. So it is not a real control of ROV. That's what we want to say you. This trick is done by technicians just to be able to show you how the vessel reacts on the pre-setup of the follow target mode. Remember that, please, because from other side we have ROV department and ROV technicians which may control the ROV using their specific manipulators and handles of command, and of course they have their specific panels to control the ROV itself. So I'm going to take my panel and I'm going to control the ROV, showing you how the vessel will react. As soon as this distance will increase, look, ROV is going to the edge of the reaction circle. Then, as soon as ROV reaches the end of the reaction radius, the circle will be automatically recalculated and will be dropped to new position. And the vessel will automatically use the new set point to move to the position where it may reach the edge of the reaction circle. And once again, as soon as ROV reaches the end of the reaction radius, the circle will jump and automatically will be recalculated and rearranged, and the vessel will add the new set point, finally to reach the position at the edge of the reaction limit circle. Line number 14. Stop the ROV and change the reaction limit to 6 meters. Let's do that. We are going to stop the ROV, and in auto position menu, let's select the follow target mode setup page And here in reaction limits, let's change it to 6 meters and press apply. Line number 15. Move the position set point on to stop of the ROV. After the vessel has stabilized in the new position, move the ROV slowly again and observe now the position set point and the vessel's reaction to the ROV movements. So, the task is to move the position set point on top of the ROV. I try to make that change graphically using the drag and drop function for position change. So now we have to wait as soon as the vessel arrives in new position and as soon as the vessel stabilizes in new position. From my point of view, I would like to add the speed of the performance. And here in the menu speed set point, we may add 1 knot or 1.5. But for clear exercise performance, better do not make any changes in a speed set point. So we have to wait as soon as the vessel arrives in new position. And we need to wait 50 meters to go with the speed 0.5. As you see, we have to make the last 1.8 meter to arrive in position. Now I'm going to move the ROV slowly, and I want to see how the vessel will react on ROV movement. It is visible that ROV is going to reach the edge of the reaction circle. Now reaction circle is recalculated and the vessel at the new set point on the 6 meters to move behind of the ROV. Now we have to make next step. Stop the ROV again and let the vessel to stabilize on top of the ROV, line number 16. Let's do that. Now I am trying to bring again the vessel on top of the ROV, line number 17. Increase the speed of the ROV. When the speed of the ROV is above the speed set point, I remind you we have 0.5 knots, the vessel will have problems following the ROV. Try then to increase the speed set point for the vessel. That's our next task. To be able to do that, I try to add the full speed to starboard to our ROV. And let's overview how the vessel reacts on the ROV movement. And in a couple of steps, we will increase the speed of movement for our vessel. As you see, the deviation is about 11 meters away from ROV position. Now we have 17 meters. So I go to auto position menu. In here, in the speed menu, I try to add the speed till 1.5 value. The maximum allowed speed when we are on DP is about 3 knots, but mainly DP operations are conducted with a speed less than 1 knot or about the edge of the 3 knots as maximum. In auto position menu, I try to change the speed set point to 3 knots and I press apply. But as you see, the speed value is not growing fast and I continue to move with the speed set point 0.6, 0.7 knots and the speed will grow. My actual speed value at the present moment is 0.9 knots and I'm going to starboard. I'm about to finish the exercise demonstration, so in your own time you may practice as much as you like, but I would like to close the line number 18. When you are finished with all of the above, return the joystick to neutral position and allow the vessel to stabilize in position and select auto position mode. That's what I'm going to do right now. So I'm trying to bring the vessel in auto position in the most convenient situation for me, and I'm about to finish the exercise demonstration for exercise number 4. So I'm pressing twice the auto position button and now the vessel is stabilizing. We have deviation 0.6 or 7 meters and that one is all what is connected with the follow target mode. Good luck and see you during the performance of the next exercise.